Am I the a-hole for walking out on dinner when friends ask me to leave? My group of friends made a reservation for dinner at a popular restaurant for 6 people, but when we got to the restaurant, one of my friends, let's call her person A, brought along her boyfriend without advance notice to any of us, hence making the total number of people 7. We all know her boyfriend well and are pretty chill with him, so we thought to ask the restaurant if 7 packs is possible. Unfortunately, the restaurant was unable to accommodate 7 people as our reservation was stated for 6 people. This was also understandable as the restaurant was a popular one and packed during that night, so fair enough. At this point, person A, who is kinda the leader of our friend group, turns to me and says, "Okay, I think you should leave so that we'll have 6 people." I was flabbergasted and shocked when I heard that. My other friends kept silent and no one really spoke, so there was this awkward silence. I almost wanted to propose that perhaps we could have gone to a different restaurant down the street instead that could accommodate 7 people, for example, but I felt a surge of emotions and called her a heartless BCH. My friends all looked at me in horror and person A clearly looked shocked as well. The next day, my friend, let's call her person B, texted me and said that I overreacted and was as an asshole for calling person A BH in public. I was confused by this as I thought that I wasn't the asshole in this situation. But maybe I was. I'm not sure. Am I the asshole? TLDR. My friends made a dinner reservation for 6 people but 7 showed up. I was told to leave and I called my friend a BH for asking me to leave. AITA, edit, mini update. Someone in the comments raised a valid point. The rest of my friends were couples, aka 3 couples in the group, and I'm the only single person in the group. Person A's boyfriend said he couldn't make it when we made the reservation long ago, but he suddenly showed up at the restaurant last minute. Maybe me being the only single person in the group made me instantly the odd one out. Edit 2. Update. This thread is now locked and I wanted to give some sense of closure and update. Thank you to all for your insights and comments. I shared this thread with my friends and they told me off and scolded me actually for sharing this in a public community. However, one of the couples, who I'm closest to in the group, reached out privately to me over text and told me that they felt bad and apologized for not speaking up. But that's it. I've had enough and will walk away. To emulate the example of Michael Jordan in The Last Dance, I would say, okay, you wanna ask me to leave? Okay, fine. No problem. That's all I needed. I took it personal from then on. Edit 3. Q&A update. Apparently, the mods unlock this thread now, IDKY, to answer some of the common questions that cropped up. How long was the silence? Maybe the other friends were just stunned and didn't know how to react, so that's why they were silent. And I didn't count, but the silence felt like 10-15 seconds, I think. There was time for me to look at the rest in horror, but the rest were all looking down at the ground in silence. I concede that I should have given them more time, but honestly I think I instinctively felt like this should be quite obvious for someone to come out and say, hey, wait a minute, and 10-15 seconds was more than ample time. I also concede the possibility that the others may be stunned and didn't know what to do, but their subsequent conduct proved otherwise. See person B's conduct or how the group reacted when I showed them the thread. Maybe except for the couple who reached out to me. 2. Why is there a leader of the group? Are you guys in high school? And no, we are all in college and met in college. Not childhood friends or anything like that. God forbid that my childhood friends treat me like that, cause it would blow my mind. I can't even imagine. As for the leader, what I meant is our group is big and there's always going to be a natural, more dominant de facto pseudo leader that takes the initiative, etc. Whether it be organizing meetups or touching base with everyone and being the glue of the group, so to speak. 3. Did you walk out or who walked out? Not clear from your post. And apologies for not being clear. Yes, I walked out of the dinner after calling person A BH. 4. Why did you call her a BH? Under no circumstances should it be right to name call. And I agree upon hindsight that it may be over the top, but it was in the heat of the moment and out of character for me. Friends who know me know that I'm usually the studious and quiet type. Maybe I chalk it down to being human and getting emotions get the better of me in the heat of the moment. 5. Why did you not defend yourself or voice your opinion or question why person A is asking me to leave? And I wanted to do that actually, to be honest, but fell short of it. Something inside me, maybe it was whatever shred of self-respect or dignity that I had left, instinctively didn't want me to appear needy and be defensive and argue, beg for a seat at the table. I'd rather just walk away. And now for some top comments. NTA. You need new friends. Good friends don't ask you to leave so an unexpected and unannounced +1 can take your place at the table. I know, right? If these were my ex friends, there would be just that ex friends. Shocking that your most supportive people who aren't your family just turned on you like that. They are not your friends, honey. I can't believe someone would do that. It really disgusts me. Good friends also defend you and probably will walk out with you when someone tells you to dip out after such a thing happens. During a pandemic, being all happy to have a night out just to accommodate an unexpected guest, hell yeah, she needs some new friends because these guys were raised in a barn. NTA. Excuse me, Miss Cephalus, I was raised in a barn. I wouldn't treat anyone like this, not even the chickens, and they're as selfish as it gets. You should rethink your wordplay. OP, you deserve better. Find some better friends. Good luck. NTA. Please find yourself a new friend circle that doesn't chicken out to stand for you just because one of them is popular. Such horrendous thing when a +1 and witches just swing by unannounced could took your place. This is outrageous. Your friends doesn't value you. OP. You were about to give them another solution, which includes the +1, but your disgusting piece of shit of so-called friends didn't even bother to wait for you to speak up to yourself. Get a good friend group, not a herd of sheeps. NTA. Also feel free to give your so-called friends a piece of your mind. Don't let them guilt trip you, because this seems like a planned shit to exclude you, so they wouldn't be the ones to cut you out. Edit after ops update. They didn't ashamed of publicly humiliated you in a restaurant. I don't think you should be ashamed of standing up to yourself. Never be ashamed of calling out people's BS. So what do you guys think? Leave your comments down below and don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the bell notification for future videos. In the meantime, check out these amazing stories. Peace.